Japancast のビデオエピソードへようこそ。ひとみです。
トルです。This is Japancast episode 60. Can't believe 60 episodes.
ね。
Oh, can I have the iPad? Not totally prepared for this episode today, so we're winging it. Is there a phrase like that in Japanese? Winging it? When you just are kind of making it up as you go along? Any slang like that?
I'm sure we do. Can't.
You just can't remember?
It's really hard.
I know.
I've been doing this like back and forth, Japanese, English all day. So, I don't know.
Well, we'll wing that too.
Wing it.
Let's see. First up.
行き当たりばったり。
Huh?
行き当たりばったり。
Oh, okay. That's what we're doing.
行き当たりばったりでやります。
I wanted to first explain a little bit about last week's episode. We got quite a few emails about me wrestling a bear. And I know the video was very realistic, but I want to assure everybody out there that it was fake. No animals were harmed in the making of that video. So you can stop the emails now. We didn't abuse any bears. I know the effects were like Hollywood caliber special effects. Also, our audio-only feed is now available on Stitcher. And if you haven't heard of Stitcher before, it's an app for the iPhone and for Android and for BlackBerry and I think even Palm, where you can stream podcasts directly to your phone without having to download them first. Yeah, one of the pains always is you have to download it to your computer and then sync it. This just streams it automatically.
Cool.
You can find us at jcast/Stitcher, jca.st/Stitcher, and you can download the app on that page too, and then it'll just automatically send you the audio only. I mean, obviously the video is a little bit better because sometimes we talk about things that we're showing on screen, such as me wrestling a bear, and in audio only you're not going to get to see it. And we wanted to finally announce some stuff for donation subscribers.
どうぞどうぞ。言って言って。
Well, this is
You
your
did?
this is your
やっ
script.
ぱ言って。
You're the star
My
of the show.
elbow hurts.
See, here's one of the things. Japanese physiology. A lot of people don't know this, but in Japanese physiology, the elbow is directly connected to the vocal cords, and so
Sorry.
tennis elbow makes it very difficult to speak. So, what she was going to say is, a while back we talked about how we were working with our associate producer Herschel and coming up with ideas for new bonus materials and things like that. And the first one we're going to start doing is for anyone donating $10 a month or more, you're going to start doing Google Plus video chats, the chat room that you can do on Google Plus. And if you don't have Google Plus, it's free and it's open to anybody. So it's going to be basically an informal kind of just a get-together where you guys could ask questions or talk about the show or suggest ideas or whatever. Just informal. It's not going to be lessons. It's not going to be structured or anything like that. You'll kind of just say, hey, we're going to get together and send out an invitation to people. So if you are a $10 a month or more subscriber, make sure on Google Plus you've added Hitomi. You can short URL jcast/Hitomi Plus. So jca.st/Hitomi, and then the plus sign will take you right to her page, and you can add her. And for me, of course, you could always add jcast/Paul Plus. And that's the first thing we're going to be doing. We have more planned. So definitely stay tuned, but we wanted to roll that one out. That'll be fun. You'll do it kind of random times because some people live in Europe, some people live in Australia, California, all over the place. So we want to randomize when that'll happen. And let's see what it's up. So we're going to do Culture Corner next. Thanks to you guys, have started watching Usagi Drop. And in the very first episode, there was a scene that got my attention, and I thought it was a good chance to talk about some cultural things. But before we do that, we'll thank donators.
Hi.
Thank you, guys. Remember, everybody, no matter what donation level you are, you get show notes with the kanji and hiragana, katakana, and bonus materials. And $20 or more a month, you get to do an actual one-on-one
Lesson.
Skype chat. I suppose you could do Google Chat if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. Up next is Culture Corner. Playing with your hair. Now that we don't have the microphone here, you can wear your hair down and it's not. So this is the part where we're really going to be winging it. So as I said, I've watched quite a few episodes already of Usagi Drop, but in the first episode, in this, I don't think this is a spoiler. If you haven't seen it, I don't think this ruins it. It starts with a funeral.
Hi, funeral. It's called ososhiki.
Ososhiki.
Funeral is ososhiki or soshiki, or makes it polite.
Okay. And it's quite a bit different than America. I don't know in other countries outside of America. I assume England is going to be similar to what we do, and Australia probably is similar too. But I'm not. I don't know. I'm just going to speak about what I know, my experience. We'll play a scene afterward. I'm talking about this so you can see all this stuff, and I'm just going to cut up the shot because there's a lot of other things going on that have nothing to do with the funeral. But it opens up with it looks like a shrine thing with the grandpa's photo and these black and white curtain things.
That's called maku.
Maku. And where do they get that stuff?
I guess the funeral home will rent you.
So it's a rental.
Rental, yeah.
I just think that's good.
You don't own it.
You don't own
rental.
it. But it's in your house. You don't go to a funeral home usually. For in this particular case, it's a Buddhist funeral.
Right, yeah.
And then also
some people do their funeral at home, but it's small, right? Japanese houses are very small, so it's very difficult to invite all the people. So some people prefer to do it like a funeral home.
Okay. So there are funeral homes.
Yeah.
But in this case, they're doing it at the house.
Home, yeah.
'Cause it's an big old house in this scene.
I don't know if it was that big, but okay, yeah.
Well, they had a pretty decent sized room where they could have the body.
Okay.
And so in American funeral, we have the showing or the viewing, which is usually the night before the funeral. And in this case, this is similar. And what was that called?
Otsuya.
Otsuya.
Or tsuya.
Okay.
Otsuya.
And you said that there's specific kanji?
Yeah, tsu is it's a kanji for toru, to pass or to go through something, and ya is night. So otsuya is through the night, basically.
Okay. And one of the things also that we talked about was that black is traditional in American funerals, but you don't have to. You could wear a dark brown suit or just a nice suit. You wouldn't want to wear like Miami Vice pastel stuff to a funeral in America, but you don't have to. No. You don't have to wear black. It's not expected that you wear black, but in this case, it is very traditional.
Yeah, black.
To wear
women,
black.
wear black, and then guys wear white shirt and then black suit.
Black suit. Okay.
Black tie. Black is like an honor and respect the dead, the person.
And they mention in this about giving money. How much money do I give? Something about
money. Right, that's called okoden or koden.
What's that about? Why?
That money goes to the family member
Okay.
so that they can pay for funeral.
So that to help with the expenses of the
Basically,
funeral.
yeah.
Okay.
And then when you get koden, you will receive little something as a thank you for coming in. Thank you for the money.
See, that's to me is very interesting. So you go and you've given money to help with expenses.
And then right away
and then
you get some little...
it says, here's your parting gift. Thank you for participating. Enjoy this on your way home. Here's a keychain.
I don't know what kind of stuff they'll give out, but yeah.
Oh, and before I forget, because there's Buddhism, Shinto, and all that.
Christian.
So when you call and say you call a funeral home and say we need to rent this stuff.
Right. So you have to tell them that what religion you are, and
Okay.
so depends. And then they will arrange whatever appropriate items, and then bring it or decorate it.
Okay.
The room.
The room for it. They bring
Yeah.
the fabric that you see, and the shrine thing. Do you buy that?
No.
They provide that too, and
Yeah,
you
it's
just
a
put
rental.
a picture. Really interesting.
Where do you put that
Well,
kind of
but
thing after?
but afterwards, like
Oh yeah.
there's usually a little.
It's that little one, yeah.
So you do buy
different.
that?
Yeah, you do buy those.
Okay. In this scene, you're not going to see that, but you do have that in people's houses for
Yeah.
grandma or grandpa,
After,
and
yeah.
you're because you live in their house usually, traditionally.
Right.
Okay, and then the other thing I noticed in this was the incense, which I know we talked to your mom about this, and
Right.
she said they don't do this anymore because it's dangerous.
Dangerous fire hazard.
Could you talk about the incense and the smoke and for the 24-hour, what that was about?
Because otsuya means through the night. So you basically, not to, what is it? You're supposed to put those, it's called osenko,
The incense.
incense to osenko, not to,
You have to keep them burning.
right, keep on burning, I'm sorry.
All night.
Yeah, all night. You're supposed to do that, but not anymore.
And it was something about
This
the
is
soul.
What?
Your mom said to us something about the smoke with the soul. Was it protects the soul?
No,
or
it's just honor the
honor the soul. Okay.
soul, yeah.
Okay. That died. So traditionally they would keep that incense lit all night, but it became a fire hazard. I'm guessing people's houses burned down because they fell asleep. And,
right. It's really, yeah.
But with the incense like that is why when you go to a Japanese restaurant, you never take your hashi, your chopsticks, and stick them in your rice bowl like this.
Yeah.
Because that's what you're doing. It's imitating that for the dead.
So ne.
Because the incense bowl has rice in it, right?
My mom said there's some other like a religious, like Buddhism too, Buddhist too, but you don't put this way, but like sideways.
Okay.
Yeah, not this, but sideways, and burn it. So, and then the money thing.
Yes.
Koden. Ko means incense. So they used to give not money, but incense.
Oh,
They
okay.
used to.
But now they give money.
Now they give because it will help to pay for funeral.
Okay. And then we were talking about then the next day is going to be the actual funeral,
Funeral.
which is.
お葬式?
And what I thought was interesting when we were discussing this was the time has to be a specific time.
Right. First of all, you have to have appointment. You have to get appointment with
Cremation
cremation
facility.
officer because we do that, and then based on that, you have to kind of find out when you
What
get
time they're running
Yeah,
the ovens, basically.
Yeah. So they only run the oven like a certain time, like every few hours. So you have to kind of plan out your お葬式 funeral, probably 2 hours before or something like that.
Okay.
Appointment with them.
And then in this particular scene, they had flowers. I think we said they were mums, the white flowers.
One big one. Here, you guys don't have big ones. You have like
No, we have
tiny
little mums here.
We do have like
They're very large.
really big ones.
And
It's called kiku.
Kiku.
菊の花
And that's again traditionally you put it on the body beforehand.
Buddhist, yeah.
Buddhist, you know.
I don't know, Shinto and other
And
religion.
and your mom was saying another thing that was interesting is you never put roses on the body.
You don't really use roses, right?
And why is that?
Because they have
Because thorn.
thorn.
Why?
Prickly. Huh?
What about the thorn?
Because I guess it's not good. I mean, you don't really...
You don't remember what she said?
Well, I remember, but I don't know how you say it because it's...
Because of
You
the
don't
thorns,
really-
it's an inappropriate gift for Buddha.
I guess that's...
Because you could hurt yourself, injure yourself, is what she said. Which I thought was very interesting. Because here, you know, again, roses are considered to be a very beautiful gift and nice smell.
Funeral too?
I don't know about funeral. Maybe you wouldn't give red, I don't think, but maybe white you could do in funeral.
Color?
Yeah, you wouldn't do.
Yeah, Japan too is white usually.
Ooh, we're gonna run out of time, so let's play the clip, and then we'll finish up a little bit more of a talk. Okay?
Okay.
So let's take a look at the clip.
大往生じゃねえか、じいさん。
おいくらぐらい包めば。これはお志ですので、おいくらでも構いません。そうは言っても相場というものがありますでしょ。本当においくらでもよろしいんですが。
おじさん、おじいさん。先寝てください。線香の番やりますんで。
おう、そうか。ああ、ここで寝るな。あっちで休ませてもらおう。線香は大吉が見てくれるってさ。ゆっくらせた。兄さん頼んだぞ。
お前も向こうで寝てきな。
大丈夫。
ひでえ顔。
それでは皆様、最後のお別れをなさってください。
お前もこっち来てお別れしな。じいさん飾ってあげんだよ。おい！あ、リンド。じいさんが好きだった花。じいさん。この花が一番喜ぶよな。
Okay, so that was a scene from Usagi Drop. The girl in the show's name is Lin, and you learned why is she named Lin?
I guess because her dad,
Oji-chan.
Oji-chan, yeah. Her dad's favorite flower was Rindo. Rindo.
The blue flower,
Yeah, it's bellflower.
bellflower, was
Lindo.
Lindo is his favorite flower. So
I
named it-
assume they name her because of
Lin.
that. Lindo.
So I'm trying to think if there's anything else on our list that I wanted to talk about. I don't think so.
Money, okoden, the money they give, usually, like my mom said, around 7,000 yen or 8,000 yen.
Okay.
If you're not a family member, if you're a family member, close, relatives and stuff, you give more. But in general, about 7,000 yen.
That's still quite a bit.
$70.
$70 to $80, yeah. But I'm
But you get something back.
you get a prize.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really interesting. To me, it's very different than what we do. Very, very different. So
Yeah.
hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Look into Japanese culture. I mean, it's not the most pleasant subject, but
Yeah, but really, if you go there
Yeah.
as a tourist, you never get to
Right.
know these things or see these things. So.
Right. Exactly. So up next we have, let me see, phrase or idiom, but we have a new sponsor.
What?
Remember last week I talked about the beard hat?
Yeah, you wanted.
I really wanted that. Well, I'm happy to announce that VAT19, which is where you can buy Beardo, the original beard hat, is our newest sponsor.
It's a beanie with a beard. Designed by a Canadian snowboarder, the oversized Beardo doesn't just make you lumberjack cool, it also keeps you warm. Unlike a real beard, the Beardo doesn't need grooming to keep you from looking like a crazed hobo.
Now, unfortunately, I checked before we came on and
Sold
started
out.
doing this. Yeah, they're sold out.
Yeah, I checked. Because you said you wanted it.
They're sold out. But go check them out because they have all kinds of
Yeah,
crazy
they
stuff.
have really cool stuff.
They are, we have a short URL for them. It's jcast/beard. Will take you right to the beard hat so you can check it out. And then they have lots of other stuff. They like to refer to it as curiously awesome stuff. And they definitely do have some curiously awesome stuff. So thanks to VAT19 for their sponsorship. And I can't wait for the beard hat to come into stock so we can get that. So up next we have a phrase or idiom. Okay, this week's idiom is one you're not going to want to forget. It is extremely useful and you know what that sound means?
Peanut butter jelly time.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at?
Of course it is. But before that, let's have some vocabulary. This week's big brain vocabulary is what?
製品開発。
製品
開発。Right. Product development.
product development.
製品 is a product.
Uh-huh.
開発 is a development. To develop something. 開発する it's a verb. But noun is 開発 development.
Is that easy to use in a sentence?
製品開発 I don't know, is it like a department, in a company? Product development?
Yeah, somebody developed the
Right,
iPad.
right. 製品開発部
Oh, that's the product development
department.
Boo, you add on the end? Interesting.
Or some other two. Yeah, usually 部 情報営業部 yeah 部
Boo.
It means some kind of group, some kind of
And it's the sound a pig makes. Japanese pigs say boo, 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 boo.
boo boo boo. No, boo boo boo.
Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Boo boo boo.
Not boo.
No, boo.
Boo.
Boo. So if you see like somebody who's like chubby, it's a boo-chan. Boo boo. Boo-chan. It's not nice.
No.
No, but
Not nice at all. Well, fine. That's a very good big brain vocabulary for this week.
Right.
All right. Well, it's a little bit of a short episode, but before we wrap up, Audible is another awesome sponsor of ours, and I wanted to talk about them this week because Haruki Murakami,
Haruki.
we talked about before.
He's probably the most famous author, like one of the most famous authors.
New book just came out on Audible.
Really?
Yep. It's called 1Q84. It's based on 1984 Orwell, but the Q means question, and it sounds very interesting. Got really good reviews.
He's very popular.
New York Times book review said Murakami is like a magician who explains what he's doing as he performs the trick and still makes you believe he has supernatural powers. But while anyone can tell a story that resembles a dream, it's the rare artist like this one who can make us feel we are dreaming it ourselves. So it looked really cool to me. Just go to jcast/audible and you can get a free audiobook, and you can cancel your membership anytime and keep the book for yourself. So thought that was cool. I like free stuff, so I think that's it for this week. A little bit of a short episode, but I saw Usagi Drop and thought that was such an interesting topic that you're not going to hear about in any normal Japanese conversation class. You're not going to talk about funerals. So, a really neat topic. So, all right, I'm hungry, so let's go eat lunch.
じゃあまたね。